What's up, guys? Dr. Mo here, Mohammed Ashori, MD at digitalnomadhealth.com. So today I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about my stance, what I think about healthcare, why I started Digital Nomad Health, and why I think it was important that I start the kind of practice that I myself would want to be a patient of. So I would categorize myself, and I think most of us do fit into some sort of category. I categorize myself as somebody who does a lot of stuff to maintain my health. I'm pretty active, I eat well, I'm careful about how much sleep I get, and I try to manage my stress through meditation. I like to read a lot about health and wellness, not only because I'm a physician, but also because I'm a patient. I think to feel good inside my body, to get up every day and have a good amount of energy actually makes me feel good. I feel like I'm doing something right. As a doctor working in kind of the mainstream health insurance system, it's a little bit different. You're treating a little bit more of the people who are already sick, and there isn't as much time to do preventative work. And on top of that, I don't think we have good techniques, we don't have good tools to really assess somebody's risk. For example, me, 45 years old, active, rock climber, the way I eat, how much alcohol I drink, whether I smoke, my sleep habits, all of that. Can we condense that into some sort of clinical picture to determine what is my risk of suffering the same conditions as other human beings living in my vicinity? Sometimes we call that the clinical twin study, meaning that if you took another Mohammed Ashori who is living in Long Beach, California, and you tried to look at that person 30 years from now, what is their health outcome? Are they going to get colon cancer? Are they going to get a heart attack? Are they going to suffer any dementia? Will they suffer any chronic diseases? Or will they have a heart attack or a stroke? And if you can determine that this person who lived this lifestyle had a heart attack at age 20 years from now, then you can backtrack that and say, what things could we have done to maybe mitigate that risk? I don't believe that we can do everything to mitigate all risks. There is always going to be a risk in health. But there are fortunately certain things that we know in Western medicine from clinical research and data that we can do to intervene early to at least make it less likely that you're going to get something, or maybe push that disease way into the future, or make that disease a lot milder and perhaps even much easier to treat. And that's the goal. So I designed my practice to be initially all about risk assessment. It's extensive, it's boring. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. And from that information that we gather, we might need some other tests, labs, imaging studies, not often, but sometimes. And based on that, I can calculate a risk. What is this person's risk? What might happen to them? And how can we mitigate that risk? What are the most important steps? Because we could do 1,000 things. Everybody can eat better, everybody can get more sleep, everybody can get more resistance training and meditation and mindfulness. But the reality is that each of us has a certain amount of mental bandwidth to do anything health related. So for that individual, for me, what are the top 3 things that I can do? What are the next 3 things that I can do? And what are the optional 3 things in case I am the super biohacker person that I might be? I'm not. Okay, so I hope that gives you a good idea. That's what I'm about. That's what Digital Nomad Health is about. And I hope that if you're the right fit, you'll join me as a member in the practice. You can go to digitalnomadhealth.com to find out more information. But if not, subscribe to this channel, because that's what I'm going to be talking about: how to prevent chronic disease, how to assess your risk, and hopefully how to live a better and healthier life.